Okay, now I have both the arms attached. I would recommend if you wanted to add that kilt to add it before you totally attach the arms. I did that later and it was kind of a pain. But just giving you a little 360 view of what he looks like all the way around. Always want to check that when you're making any three-dimensional sculpture. Don't just look at one side. We're kind of used to that in art class because of drawing and painting, but it is 3D. So make sure you look at everything. You even pick them up and look at them upside down, the top, etc. So I'm just kind of touching up some areas, smoothing out, kind of adjusting the form a little bit. But now I'm going to start thinking about the head. I'm going to grab some more clay. Okay, I rolled a little ball. Obviously that's too small. He's not a wood tick. Okay, but if you want to keep a note too, there's also the neck. So instead of having this as the head, I'm going to use it as the neck. So that way he's kind of sitting up off of his shoulders. And eventually I'll go back and add a little bit more clay to look like his shoulders aren't just like a 90-degree angle. Give him a little bit of a curvature, especially since he has his armor on. Just going to take some more clay, roll it into somewhat of a ball. But if you think about it, the head is not actually a sphere, so it shouldn't just be a circle on the top of the neck. It should be kind of oval, but then my particular character has more of a square jaw. So just kind of use your fingers and start molding it how you need. It's kind of a sphere and a rectangle in a way. I'm not going to worry about the nose or anything right now. It's getting the basic form, so it feels slightly head-like. I even use the table just to kind of adjust it a little bit more. Now I'm going to actually work on the head before I attach it. I just find it to be a little bit easier, just so that way I don't accidentally snap it off and have to try to keep reattaching it. But definitely want to keep checking on it. So again, if you're someone who works really slow, I would definitely put the rest of the body back in the bag while you work on the face. And you can go back and work on details too as it gets drier. So for the nose, I just did like an itty bitty little coil and just kind of smoothed it on because both the pieces of clay are fairly soft. It's just a little piece. I'm just kind of adjusting using my bamboo stick. Use my fingers, kind of making some cheekbones. So it's always good to reference your photograph that you have of whatever terracotta figure that you're making. You could also just look at general anatomy too, because you do want this to feel like a human, not some random thing.